And our mission specialist, Bill Readdy, making his first flight into space today. And we have our flight crew, our 7-member crew, who are making their way down the 3rd floor level of the operations and checkout building, making their way to the elevator. Mission specialist Norm Thagard, Bill Readdy, and David Helmers, and our 2 payload specialists, Ulf Marboe and Roberta Bondar. This is shuttle launch control at T-minus 1 hour, 34 minutes and counting.
T-minus 5 minutes and holding.
And we are at T-minus 5 minutes and holding.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed.
Copy. GLS, pick up the clock on your mark, please. Stored program command.
Wilco.
And we will be transferring to orbiter internal power at this time. Discovery is now running off its onboard fuel cells. And the gaseous oxygen vent hood and arm is now slowly being retracted away from the top of the external tank. T-minus 45 seconds, coming up on a go for our auto sequence start.
GLS is go for auto sequence.
And we have a go for auto sequence start. T-minus 25 seconds.
20.
15. 12. 10. 9, 8, 7. We have a go for main engine start. We have 3 main engines up and running. 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff. Liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery and the first International Microgravity Laboratory.
Houston is now controlling. Discovery and crew are rolling on course.
Roll program.
Roger, roll, Discovery.
Roll maneuvers complete, placing Discovery and crew heads down and on the proper heading. Engines at 100%. Engines throttling back now to 70% to help maintain optimum aerodynamic conditions as Discovery accelerates through the dense lower altitudes. All systems performing well. Engines throttled down and performing well. Good hydraulics, good electrical systems. Altitude now 23,000 feet. Three engines throttling back up. 3 engines now at 104.
Discovery Houston, your go throttle up. Check hot mic.
Go throttle up.
Discovery now traveling at over 1,000 miles per hour, altitude 65,000 feet, downrange distance 8 nautical miles, all systems performing well. Time 1 minute 33 seconds. Next milestone in this climb to orbit will be solid rocket booster burnout and subsequent staging at about 2 minutes 6 seconds. And we have separation. Discovery now flying free of the boosters and under the power of its own main propulsion system. Second stage guidance now in control. Discovery now traveling over 2,800 miles per hour, altitude 178,000 feet, downrange distance 36 nautical miles.
Discovery Houston, performance nominal.
First stage.
Performance nominal.
First stage performance of the main engines and boosters was good. Altitude now 200,000 feet, downrange distance 47 nautical miles. All systems performing well.
Discovery Houston, 2 engine Zaragoza.
2 engine Zaragoza.
Discovery Houston, press to MECO.
Roger, press to MECO.
Discovery now has enough momentum to make a normal insertion to orbit with only 2 engines should one fail. 3 engines continuing to burn well at 104%. All systems performing well. Downrange distance now 306 nautical miles.
Discovery Houston, single engine Zaragoza 104.
Single engine Zara 104.
Discovery Houston, we see a nominal MECO, no ohms 1 required, and your go for the ET photo DTO.
This is Mission Control Houston. Activities in the activation procedures with the Spacelab module continue to go very smoothly. The crew has completed almost 14 of the 16 steps.
Array ASCSX complete. Now we'll go back to the line.
So far in the activation procedure, everything has gone very smoothly. There are no major problems that are being worked, either with Discovery or with the Spacelab module itself.
The crew patch. This is suiting up before we're getting ready to go. NASA mirror number 3. On our way out to the Astrovan. Still awfully dark at that hour of the morning, let me tell you. About to light up, though, big time. 6 seconds there prior to liftoff. The main engines come up to thrust. And we're on our way. First master alarm. The doggone thing was shaking so much that Terry and I had a real time trying to read the scratch pad line of what was going on. Fortunately, we had Tom there to mid-value select between the pilot and the commander, and he properly informed us what was going on with our vehicle. I think the folks that were there at the Cape had a real spectacular view, not only of the SRB separation here, a little after 2 minutes, but all the way up the East Coast.